Hello everybody, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we're talking about Bloodreavers. They are just really cool cultists that... They seem like perfect 40k slash Necromunda cultists to use, or hell, Corpse Grinder cultists. They would fit in with any game mode. And I really like these models, but they're for Age of Sigmar, obviously, for the Blades of Khorne, because Khorne wants blood, and I guess having blades... I say Blades of Khorne, but the last guy we looked at had a bloody anvil on a chain. I love that anvil, man. But these are Bloodreavers, and they are just... I think they're just regular troops. Though I could be wrong on that. They could actually be elites or something, but... they're all plastic, and though they're still mere mortals, they are favoured by Khorne, because Khorne gives you abs and roid rage, and I thought these were horns. They're not horns, they're metal Jesus Christ. Can't any Khorne follower just leave their heads alone for like 1 minute, please? It's like, right, I worship Khorne, I'm gonna stick metal bits to my brain. You have Angron, who, when he had the butcher's nails, ordered all of his men to shove nails into their heads, and look at what happened. They fell to Khorne. Then you've got this guy who just shoved metal bits into his head, and guess what? He worships Khorne as well. Is worshipping Khorne like some sort of brain damage? The more dumb you are, the stronger you are. Is it... Basically, if you have someone like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, you just have a behemoth. Oh dear, I wonder if anyone's gonna get that reference. If you haven't ever read Of Mice and Men, I highly recommend it. Look at this guy here. I like this model, even though the beard is a bit weird. Or is that a bit... That skin... That's not a beard. That is skin. It's skin colour. Or is that a beard? I don't know. It looks like one of those, what they call the flesh hounds, the things around their head. The weird skin flap things. It looks like a skin flap. It looks like he's mutating, and yeah. Then you've got Yelling McGee over here. I like to think he can't see in this helmet. He just can't see, so he just swings randomly. Then you've got this serious looking guy here who's like, ooh, look at me, I've got a big axe and ooh, muscles. Then you've got this guy who might be the champion and is like, oh, I've got a banner, look at me. And then you've got Doot guy. I like the Doot guy. Look at him doing the Doot. I know it's horns, but I like to think he's just dooting away. Shut up, we're not nearly... This guy has had enough. It is a beard. I see. So, okay, it just looked like skin to me, but no, that is actually a beard. That's really odd. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this guy. I like to think that even when they're not in battle, he just blows this horn as loud as possible. And they're all angry because none of them has any sleep when he found this horn. It's like every day is just... Shut up! We're trying to sleep! Maybe this is why this guy has shoved metal bits into his head so that he can deafen himself. That's the story I'm going with. But I really like these Bloodreavers. There's lots of... oh, their sprues look really cool. They look really cool, and you can... oh, no. Oh, they would look so cool as Necromunda bits. Corpse Grinder cults, they would be so at home with Corpse Grinder cults. That they would, or Goliaths, or Orlocks, even Orlocks. Some people see this sprue and think, oh, this would just make Bloodreavers. I see this sprue and immediately go, Necromunda. And yeah, they would look, look at the axe, look at the axes. Oh, mate. If you ever wanted to do a Corpse Grinder cult army that was just axes with horn... I mean, you would have to have Horn Guy in somewhere. Just as a Necromunda gang. What's your ganger equipped with? Horn! I mean, to be fair, one of my Ogrins is equipped with a drum. And I love my drummer boy. My drummer Ogrin boy, I love him. He's got such a dumb design because he's got one hand with the drum holding it, but it's the one where it's just the one-armed Ogrin. So I like to think he plays the drum just by headbutting it. It's like Patrick Star from SpongeBob, just like boom, just headbutting the drum as he goes along. My Nurgle Ogrin might not be smart, but my god, they're adorable. I love these guys so much. But yeah, I see this and I just think peak Necromunda. I mean, they're probably really cool to use in game, and that's where we're going to look at the rules. So, unless there's more models, there are, where we can look at each one individually and go, oh, that's nice, or oh, he's got a skin condition. Oh dear. Like, how? I know that's scars, but imagine going to a tattoo artist and this is what they do to you. It's like, I just wanted a picture of my wife, not of the chaos stars. Oh dear. Oh, I do like the detailing in the scars and everything. It looks really cool. It really does. Also, skulls. I'm glad they're not lacking the old skulls. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Khorne would be a bit miffed. But yeah, even the Horn guy has a skull. Or he has two. There's 2 skulls that the Horn guy has. This guy has 4 skulls. Or technically 5, 6. Yeah, he's got a lot of skulls. But what can you expect from a Khorne unit? If they don't have skulls, then they're doing something wrong. Anyway, I should really look at the rules, shouldn't I? Because I mean these are like peak Necromunda kitbashing. I don't want to buy a box of Bloodreavers that will never get used, but just the idea of having them and maybe one day if I start a corpse grinder cult gang, I might buy a bunch of Bloodreavers and just that would be such a cool chaos gang. That would be such a sick chaos gang. Or have a bunch of Goliaths armed with axes. That would chaos Goliaths with axes. They will follow Khorne. Oh, that would be such a sick gang to do. Anyway, let's just get into the rules, shall we? Yeah, I can't transition. I'm terrible at this, as we all know. So, these are the rules for Bloodreavers, and their movement is 6, save of a 6, bravery 5, wounds 1. You might have abs, but they're not abs of steel, my friend. You are going to get beamed, but you do have a unit size of 10, they're 80 points, and they have the battle line roll, which means they're basic troops, so they're not bad. Also, they're mortal as well. Hang on, where is he? Yeah, the Skull Grinder is mortal. How is the Skull Grinder mortal? The man uses an anvil as a melee weapon, as a mace. Oh, you know what? Sure, he's taken a ton of roids. Anyway, let's just get into the melee weapons they have. So, Reaver Blades are one such melee weapon. They have range 1 inches, attacks 2, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, no rending, damage 1. Meat Ripper Axe, you have 2 attacks, hitting on 4s this time, wounding on 4s, rending -1, damage 1. What can you expect from you know, regular dudes with axes? Not a lot, but they do have some interesting rules, such as the musician. I like the fact he adds 1 to the charge roll. I like to think the reason that is just because they're trying to get away from him. It's like, right, Dave, shut up. He's just standing there, just dooting. Just dooting away happily. Anyway, champion. One model in this unit can be a Blood Chieftain. Add 1 to the attacks characteristic of that model's melee weapons. Ooh! A Standard Bearer. 1 in every 10 models in this unit can be an Icon Bearer. Add 1 to the bravery. Oh dear, standard stuff. But they do have Frenzied Devotion. Add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons by this unit while it's... Hang on, what? By this, Sorry, add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made with this melee weapons by this unit while it is wholly within 16 inches of any friendly corn totems. Ha! Okay. So that's kind of cool, but you need to take a blood totem, which is either a herald or corn on a blood throne or a blood... I can't pronounce that word. Okay, is there any other troops choice that you can bring? I have no idea. Let's see, Battle Line, Blood Warriors, Claws of Canarak, or I don't know if I pronounced that right. So yeah, I have no idea if these are the best or the worst, but I will say I do like the models, and just the idea of kit bashing them for Necromunda or 40k cultists alone makes them perfect to pick up. I mean, I've seen the arms on the sprue. They're perfect. You can just glue them on and, well, hey, you've got some really good cultists. You've got some really good Necromunda stuff as well. So yeah, Bloodreavers, perfect for Necromunda, perfect for Warhammer 40k. They might not be your best choice, though. I think they might be the better gang, not better gang, better option if you're choosing Battle Line. But I have no idea about the other ones. So next video we'll probably look at the other Battle Line warriors, or Battle Line warriors. That makes sense. And I've been Idiotic Synergy. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. Thanks for supporting the channel, it means a lot.